Maybe he's jealous that we co-parented. Now you see what it's like, buddy, and it sucks.
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
I felt like a piece of meat.
Could you believe that? I was like, sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Welcome to IQ Live. We have a lot to discuss, a lot to challenge, and a lot to analyze, and we're going to do it all together. We're reading your comments, we're taking your calls, discussing this as a group. So are you guys ready? Let's get into it.
Hello, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm so glad that you're here with us. Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready for another live? This feels so good. This is 2 days in a row. What is up, my beautiful people? Okay, new channel, but old ways. So if you're new here, I'm your girl IQ, and you are my lovely co-hosts. Lovely, lovely indeed. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the replay. You know I love my replay gang. And by the way, there's some of you that may think you're on my main channel, but you are not. So if you could do me a favor, this is my live streaming only channel. So if you haven't, go ahead and check, see if you're subscribed. If you are not, please press the subscribe button now. We are on the road to 1,000 at this point. That is my first milestone, and we're halfway there. So make sure that you are subscribed. I would love that. Love that. Go ahead and do that. Check out and see if you are. Okay. And if you have subscribed, thank you. If you're going to subscribe today, thank you very much. Oh, by the way, you guys, you might want to start calling in now. There weren't a lot of people on the live stream yesterday. There were a lot more on the replay, which I'm expecting for a while. But hopefully you guys are going to get the routine. You're going to know where to go. And the lines will be bumping like it was before. But I just want you to know phone lines are open. So do check the link that's going around in the chat for you to go ahead and secure your spot backstage. I would love to talk to you because today it's kind of a spin-off of what we did yesterday. Okay, I gotta say, because we're slowly, you guys, slowly and surely and steadily, we're dipping our toes back into the Sisterwives water. Some of our manicured toes, some of ours not so manicured, but we're all sticking our toesies back in the water. And yesterday, we kicked off our first ever live stream on this channel discussing the latest news. We're trying to get back into it, right? And if you haven't seen that, it was a really good live. You definitely need to. It'll be on my page. And I'll put a link in the description and in the comment section after this. So you'll have it there if you haven't seen it. But it gave all the nitty-gritty details as far as Meri is like officially done with her friendship with Robyn. It is pretty much like a done deal. It just is. And so here's the thing. There was a commenter yesterday that brought up a really good point. Oh my gosh, it was so good. They were talking about all the ways that Robyn really has been a crappy, quote unquote, friend, if you even call it that. I mean, when you have friends like that, who needs enemies? I mean, was it really even a friendship? It's kind of blasphemous to even call it a friendship. It really is. Can friendships be one-sided? I don't think so. That seems like a codependent relationship, but it is definitely not a friendship. Not when you are giving, 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 and the other person is taking, taking, taking. Am I right? Okay, so hold on. Before we get into this, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. Oh, do I? I sound far away from my mic? Okay, give me a second. Let me see. I sound far away. Does it sound better? Let me know. Let me go to my sound. Hold on. You said I sound far away from my mic. Is that better? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so I see everyone. Okay, Melinda says, excited to have IQ back. I'm so glad to see you. Ruth Carroll says, hello. all of my children. Sharon, hello, girly. Good morning. Love our girl IQ. Love you, love you. Lady Bird, good morning, IQ. Good morning, you guys. Oh my gosh, we got Austin, Texas. Hi, Kismet. Short Steve, good morning. Oh, you're at work. Okay, so from everyone that's at work, listen, we only have one more day after this. And then we have, well, not everyone. Everyone in the US, sorry. Everyone in the US, we got one more day and then we have a holiday. So if you guys are at work right now, I hope it goes by quick for you. Oh my gosh. Corn Freak DBSC. Hello for the first time in a long time. Yes, you guys. Good morning, Melinda, Angela. Good morning. Okay. So here's what we're going to get into. And I'm super excited about this. Basically, you guys brought up a really good point, and there's so many examples that we have of Robyn being a crappy friend. But there was one that I wanted to go over with you guys again that kind of blew my mind. I'm surprised that we haven't talked about this before. Oh, good, Short C. Okay, good morning. I'm new to this channel, but I'm subscribed to the other one. Good. Are you a new subscriber on this one as well? Make sure you're subscribed to this one too, because this is where we're going to be going live. Okay? Like, yes, we're going to be doing a lot of Sisterwives, but just pop culture, news, anything that's relevant, anything that you guys want to talk about, TV show, movies, news, whatever, we're going to discuss it here. But right now, we're dipping our toes back in with Sisterwives. Okay. So here's what I want to talk about. I found this super interesting. You guys brought it up yesterday. Remember Mary's dream? Meri had a dream of going back to school. And I think that it's really important that we go over this as far as like what an actual friend is, right? Like we're talking about what happened. We're talking about what happened with Meri. And I just want to, here, let me preface it with this. Let me get this really quick. It all starts with this, and this is kind of important. Let me go back to this. Okay, so here's what Meri said. She said, let me go back to it, because I think it's an important quote, and it's basically what we're going to be talking about today. Where was it? Nope, it's not that one. Yeah, okay. I've had a lot of things I'm working on in myself. And I think it's really, really important to be surrounded by people that really encourage that. Because we know for a fact that that's really not what's been happening in the relationship with Meri and Robyn. It just hasn't. It just hasn't. It's always this give or take, give and take. And it's only one-sided. So I want to really go over this scene again. It's insane. So I'm going to set the scene for you guys right now. Okay, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. All right. So this happened years ago. This is back when they were in Vegas. So let's just set the scene. This is scene one. Okay, let me tell you what's going on. This is Meri's birthday, by the way. And Cody takes her out to dinner. Meri is super nervous and she has to tell him something. And that is, she's got transcripts in her hands and that she wants to send the transcripts to UNLV, the University of Las Vegas, because she wants to fulfill her dream of going to school. So here's what she said, and I wanted to quote this so that we could really go over it. She said, "When we were living in Utah, I had started to go to college, and I ended up working at a residential treatment center for at-risk youth, and I loved, loved, loved it. Not that she liked it, not that she loved it, but she loved it. Like she really enjoyed it. Okay, let's keep going. I ended up losing that job because of my lifestyle, because of going public and an investigation. So I never went back to college after that." So I think the investigation was, the whole polygamy investigation, the whole reason that they left their Lehigh home and moved to Arizona. That's what she's talking about. Okay, so here she is. She's at her birthday and she wanted to have Cody's blessing. Okay, so she told her, "This is what I want to do." And guess what Cody's immediate response was? He said, "Yeah, I'm fine with it, but Robyn is going to freak out. She needs you." That's what he said. That's what he said. So then Meri said, "I think that this is going to she's going to have a really hard time with me going back to college. But I support her so much. and I work so closely with her. I'm afraid she might think that I'm leaving working on the business with her. I know that she knows that I'm thinking about it and that I have this desire, but I think it really scares her that I'm possibly leaving her to do college. Like, this is insane. This reminds me of like a breakup. Do you know what I mean? And then Meri said, she's going to struggle with it. But the thing is, Cody, I've been supportive with her with this dream of hers, but it's not my dream. My dream is to go back to school and to get this degree. And I know it's going to stress her out. Okay? So the scene ends with Cody saying, well, happy birthday, Meri. And then they go off dancing. Okay? So that is like, that is scene one. Okay? Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Finally caught alive. I am so glad that you are here. Okay, good. Members, subscribers, both. Thank you so much, Firsty. Okay. So that was very interesting. But here's where it gets kind of insane, right? It seems like no one knows about this. It's just a conversation with the birthday girl on her birthday. What a conversation to have on your birthday, by the way. She just looks so nervous, but she really was trying to be respectful. And Cody seemed kind of okay with it, okay? So are you guys ready for scene two? Here's where it gets wild. I'm so glad that we're looking back at this. All right, let's just set the scene. Here is scene two. Scene two. Okay, so remember, we already know that Meri is here, right? And Meri basically, she said, here's another thing. She said that, oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, in the scene right before, I gotta pause this. Okay. In the scene right before Cody goes to talk to Robyn, Meri said, I don't know, actually, I think it was Robyn. Or was it Meri? Oh my gosh, who said it? No, I think it was Meri. Meri said, or it was Cody? I don't remember. It was either Cody or Meri that said that they hinted to Robyn. No, it wasn't Cody, it was Meri. Meri said that she hinted to Robyn that she was thinking about it. That's what it was. Meri said that she had been thinking about it with Robyn, but like nothing had been final. So Robyn knows that this is in the back of her head. Okay. So with that in mind, remember, Robyn knows that this is what Meri's thinking about. So really shortly after her birthday, Robyn calls Cody over to the house, which really, is he really being called over? He probably stayed there anyway. But okay, like Cody is basically saying, I want to come, and Robyn has something to tell me. So here's what happened. Robyn had some personal issues that she wanted to discuss with Cody. Okay. What does she bring up? Like, Cody is super confused here, right? He's super confused. He's like, what is she going to talk to me about? Well, here's what happened. Okay. And this is what's so manipulative. Okay. She was like, I need to talk to Cody because there's more at stake here than just business. All right. So Cody, she said, I need to tell you something. I'm working really hard on my Sisterwives closet. And I don't think I can have another baby unless the workload that I'm at, and she pauses, and then Cody says, that workload for my Sisterwives closet, that it needs to lighten up. And she's like, yeah. This is the reason why we need to bring on investors and we need to have extra manpower because I'm so overwhelmed. I can't even imagine having another baby right now, which is so crazy, you guys. This was her idea. This was her dream. And Cody's completely dumbfounded. Like, what a coincidence. This is so odd that this is coming out of nowhere. Like, Meri just brought this up, and now Robyn's bringing it up. But the thing is, Robyn never said that she knew that Meri had been contemplating this. Do you know what I mean? So here's what she said. She said, if you and I want to have more kids, I've got to lighten up my workload. I've got to have some help. I've got to hire somebody else. And this is one of the biggest reasons beyond building the business that I can't keep doing what I'm doing and have another child. Like, she puts it on having another child and the business, which is kind of scaring Cody. So that is like so manipulative. She knew that this was coming with Meri. Do you know what I mean? Like that is so wrong. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe that that's even happening. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Reminded that the Keith Urban hair did not flatter Cody. Well, you know what? This picture is kind of reminiscent of Cody now, with his like curly hair, don't you think? I'm just, I don't know, Kathy. This is just rewatching this, it's insane. Okay, so here comes the moment, okay, where Meri finally confronts Robyn. She's super nervous, okay? She's absolutely terrified. She's nervous. And it's the big day. I think it was like Cody's birthday party, okay? And this is what's so sad, you guys. Can you imagine having a dream and you want to tell your quote unquote friend, but you're nervous about it? Like, isn't that horrible? You have this good news. You want to fulfill your dream and you have to feel guilty about it. It's you have to be the landing pad for someone else and their feelings about your dreams. Like, this conversation was so uncomfortable, you guys. It was so uncomfortable. All right. So Meri tells Robyn that she wants to go back to school. Okay. And it's just, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so here's what Robyn said in her confessional. She said, when Meri told me that she wants to go back to school, it took everything in me to not walk out the door. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, you guys? Your friend is telling you her dream, and you're just thinking about yourself. Look at her face. Look at Meri's face here. She is so upset and nervous and just worried about what Robyn is thinking. And Robyn's face is like non-supportive, it's combative, it's what about me? How does this affect me? Like that is not a friendship. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's absolutely not. Um okay. So I want to go over it's just this is the difference. Here's the difference in Meri, the way that she handles things, and the way that Robyn handles things. Okay, just let's start here. Okay, this is Robyn. Sometimes your mic sounds muffled. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me mute myself really quick. Okay, is that better? Give me a thumbs up if it sounds better. Short C. Agreed, Jennifer. She only cares about herself and her needs. This is crazy. When Meri told me that she wants to go back to school, it took everything in me to not walk out the door. Like, what is wrong with you, Robyn? Doesn't even make any sense. Okay, it's better. Okay, perfect. You guys are confusing me. I got thumbs down, I got thumbs up. Don't like that at all. It's gonna take more. Oh man, just my drive and vision with his investors. You know what's so funny about this quote? This is where Robyn was talking to Cody. Kind of threatening him, like, you guys need to get it together. You need to have the Sister Wives back, my Sister Wives closet, because this is all that this was about. This big business plan. She thought my Sister Wives closet was going to be booming, and it was going to be everyone's solution, but it was her dream. And what's interesting is, do you guys remember what happened in this season? Or I think it was Christine that ended up pitching to the investors. They chose Christine to do it. I don't even think Robyn pitched anything, which I find hilarious. Sound quality. Are you serious? It's getting worse. Mike is going in and out? No way. Ugh. Okay, give me a second. All right. Is it better now? I'm like, I turned back on my mic. Is it better now? Give me a thumbs up if it is. Give me a thumbs down if it's not. Is that better? Let me know. Is it better? Better now? Yes? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Yes? What the heck was that? Another voice in the background. What the hell? That is insane. There's no one else in the room, so I don't know why there would be. There's a ghost here. Is that what you're saying, Ruth? Where was I? I don't even remember where I was. Anyway, I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. So this just it's infuriating. I don't know what I was saying. I have no idea how much you guys heard, how much you didn't hear. But yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's just watch another selfish one. What she's talking about is going to school to maybe possibly start a career that's completely separate than what we're trying to do. That's so irritating because we are right on the verge. She speaks of the company like growing up. My sister has taught it, which is pretty much non-existent to this day. Things are growing. Like, this is not something to be irritated about. You should be supportive and encouraging. That what are you doing, Robyn? This is the reason why we need to bring on investors and we need to have extra manpower because I'm so overwhelmed. I can't even imagine having another kid right now. This was your dream. No one forced this closet on anyone. And Meri is here trying to support your dream, and somehow it ends up being everyone else's burden. How is this? I don't even. The way that Robyn is able to twist things into like this is her idea. No one forced her into doing it, and now she's this victim who possibly can't have another child because now she's so overwhelmed with something that she did on her by herself. No, I don't think so. You sounded ghostly. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay. Here we go. Sonia. Oh, we got a call. I'm so excited. I've wanted to talk to you guys. It's been forever. Okay. Phone lines are open. And I got someone backstage. Sonia, I see you. I'm coming to get you. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Okay, hold on. Let me get everything ready. Okay. All right, Sonia, you there?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm so glad that you're here with me.
I'm so excited you're back.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be back. I'm so glad. And you're my first caller on this channel, Sonia. I'm so grateful. Yay. What do you think of this whole friendship? Like, oh wait, I want to see what you said. Hold on. You said Robyn is a manipulator.
Yes.
Okay.
To everyone. To everyone. I mean, you know, if you look, I really think that she had a feeling that Meri was drifting because she made that comment to Cody about, well, you know, and she knows how much Cody loves to have kids, right? We all know that.
Yeah.
And she says, you know, well, if I'm going to be able to have another kid with you, I'm going to need help with my business. You know, the business that never did anything, that never took off. And it was one of those things where Meri knows that Robyn is the favorite wife. She already knows that. She's having trouble with Cody. Robyn's the favorite. She's got to keep Robyn like on her good side. Right? And so whatever it takes, and Cody knows this, Robyn knows this, and this was why when she was so nervous to ask him. And when he said, well, you know, Robyn's going to be upset. I mean, that was almost his way of being like, well, you know, look, Robyn's the favorite. And if you know, want to stay in my good graces. And yet, luckily, though, I'm glad she still went ahead and did it. But then when she tells Robyn, you know, it's just like Robyn's upset. And you can tell like after that, Meri is doing everything in her power to keep Robyn happy, to keep Robyn on her good side, agreeing with Robyn. Yes, Robyn. Oh, yes, you're the best. You're wonderful. Because she wants to still be with Cody. She loved Cody.
Yeah.
And Cody tolerated her, you know.
That
And I
tolerated is
always wondered,
understatement.
well, and yes, and I always wondered if it was maybe because Meri was only able to have the one child, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
in his mind, she wasn't building up his kingdom. One's just not enough.
Yeah.
And that just really breaks my heart, coming from someone who wasn't able to have children. And luckily I was able to adopt, but, not being able to have, I mean, it does make you feel less of a woman, right?
Mm.
And then imagine with all these other wives and all these other kids. Yeah, I've never been a Meri fan, but I understand probably why she acted the way she did,
Yeah.
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 And now here comes Robyn, who not only has kids and can give him kids and wants to give him more. Now she's, demanding, well, Cody, you need to make sure that I have help. You need to make sure this, you need to make sure that. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, okay. He's the one that's like, yeah. Like he said that the wives were to join.
Yeah.
He's the puppy to Robyn.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I'm so glad that Meri is finally. I never thought that it would happen. Like,
I
Meri
didn't either.
distancing herself from Robyn. Like, you were not good. I mean, okay, so she's being very gracious and she's not directly coming out and saying it, but basically, in so many words, she's like, this is not a reciprocal relationship.
No.
That you do not have my best interest at heart.
Mm-mm.
You put yourself
No.
first.
And honestly, I could have seen her leaving Cody before she left Robyn. I didn't think that she would actually make the split from Robyn because, she had made the comment, how do I manage my best friend who is the wife of my ex-husband, or something along those lines. Like, how do
Yeah.
I, and it's like, so I honestly thought that she and Robyn would still stay close, especially for the kids, because Meri did care for Robyn's children. But I think that Jen helped Meri maybe see the light and break away. Because, so listen, when they did those look backs and Jen was with her,
Yeah.
and when Robyn would make those comments, I mean, Jen's mouth would be open and she's like, oh my gosh, did she? And it was almost like a light bulb. Meri's like, yeah, she did, didn't she? I mean, it was like she's starting to see, oh my gosh, I've been played this whole time.
Wow. That's such a good observation. You're absolutely right. You're right. And the thing is, like, if you're really supposed to be that close to her children, right?
Yes.
Then wouldn't you invite her over for Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter? Like,
yes.
what?
Yes. If you were that good of friends and you were that supportive of each other and you had each other's backs, where was the call for Easter? Where was the call for,
Yeah.
And bless her heart, she's like, well, I stayed at home where I wanted to be. But is that really where you wanted to be?
No, it's not where she wanted to be.
No.
It's not at
It's
all
not where I would have
be.
wanted to be.
No. Well, you know what? She basically was like, you know what she said? She was like, well, I want to go, but I'm not going to invite myself over.
Right.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't want to invite myself either. And I mean, that hurts. I don't know.
I know. I'm just go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's just I've just had my fill of Robyn, and I didn't really care for her in the beginning because to me, it just felt like she came in as trophy wife, and that's what they refer to her as.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't get any better. And I mean, this whole no, I'm in for the family. I want this for the family. Girl, you want it for your family. Get off your high horse.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. She does want it for her own family because she never put in any effort when it came to anything that didn't directly benefit her or her children. Never. Absolutely not. So, it's going to be interesting. I'm assuming that for season 19, when this comes up, like it's supposed to be in August, I think that we're going to get a lot of the dynamic, at least as far as where the relationship left off. Because the last we heard, remember, Meri was like, I need to navigate this new relationship with my ex-husband's wife. Like, how is that going to work? So we obviously know how it's going to work. a
Yeah.
year later, Mary's like, I'm done with all of you. For the most part, like we're gonna be cordial when we have family events, but I'm not calling you. You're not really my friend. You are distant family. And
No,
so,
exactly.
yeah,
And
I
and y'all just get ready for the tears, because Robyn, it's all gonna be. She has been once again completely exiled from the family. Girl, you got the family. You got the man.
yeah,
You got what you wanted. Everyone else is out living their own life, and for the most part, a very happy life. For the most part, considering circumstances. But look where she's stuck.
yeah.
How miserable, how
I know.
miserable that would be.
Oh
You
my,
know?
I guess you're right. So yeah, I think in season 19, I guess we're just gonna have even more tears from Robyn, like from last
And I
year.
I really think that we're too gonna see just the misery start creeping in. Just the I'm stuck. This is what I have. I mean, I don't know that we're going to see the loving Cody and Robyn. Cody has no one
Really?
else to manipulate now but Robyn, and Robyn has been manipulating him as well. So
Wait
when
a
you got
second.
two narcissists, what's she gonna do?
Tell me, wait, you bring up a really good point because, okay, so supposedly, and we're just making assumptions here, but we're
Right,
assuming that season 19 is going to start off where they left off at season 18, which
right.
is like a year and a half ago. Didn't
Because
they renew
TLC
their
can't get their
vows?
crap together.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, we'll see. And you know what? We're going to have a really good understanding once they drop the trailer. But
Yes.
but for now, I'm going off the assumption they're going to start from where they left off. And
Yeah.
didn't they? There was rumors, and I don't know because I'm still kind of new to this. We're dipping our toes back in water. But it wasn't there a vow? There was a vow renewal between Robyn and Cody, right? It's not that
Yes.
it's going to happen. It did happen.
Evidently, it was here in Gatlinburg. Like, I live in Tennessee, so I'm probably 2.5 hours away from Pigeon Forge. Had I known that they were up there, I'd have went with my camera. But yeah, they were in Gatlinburg, which is well known for wedding renewals, feeding each other fudge, laughing, just putting on a show. So yeah,
Wait,
I
when was
think that
that?
they did what?
When did that happen?
I'm wanting to think that this happened after Christine's wedding.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I believe that I heard this right. I believe there were camera crews up there also. So I'm thinking that they're doing a wedding renewal for the show because Christine got her big wedding. So, they've got to have something now too. Look at me,
Mm.
you know.
Well,
I mean,
well, don't,
it's like Stewart from Mad TV. Both of them. Look at me. Look at what I can do. Yeah, great.
well, don't you think that they would want to keep up that appearance then? Don't you think that they would?
I think they
It,
want to keep up that appearance, but there's something strange going on. There is something strange going on with them, and you don't see Dayton anymore, and he's living in a trailer out, in their driveway. Something's not right. You never see
okay.
him with them either. And I think that there are fractures now, fractures in their family, in their
Oh yeah.
perfect, idealistic, she is my soulmate type of family.
Oh yeah. No, 100%. There are definitely cracks. It's just going to be
Hmm.
interesting to see what
I just want
happens.
I just want to see those fractures. Like, I want them to admit this is not perfect. We are not perfect.
You mean Cody and Robyn?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's going to
Because
be
they were
super
so
interesting.
much better than, Robyn was so much better than Meri and Janelle and Christine, and her
Oh my
children
God.
were so much more obedient than his children. Yeah, his
Yeah.
children had their own opinions. They had a brain. They were brought up
Hmm.
by mothers who taught them to think for themselves. Hallelujah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then you've got Robyn's kids who, and no disrespect, but they're still dressing like they're 4 years old.
Yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh, the next time that we see the children, they're going to be a lot older. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
gosh, wow.
Aurora and Brianna are adults.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be super interesting. I'm super fascinated by that. And I'm so glad,
Me too.
Sonia, that you kind of feel how I feel about Meri and her growing into her own and being her own person. And you are the first caller. Thank you so much for calling in. You were
Oh,
amazing.
thank you for opening
Thank
the
you
lines and
so
thank you for
much.
coming back.
Thank
you for coming
you.
back.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready to do this with you
Good.
guys.
Well,
Sonia,
we're
have
ready
a
for
great
you.
day. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, baby.
All right, have a good one.
You
guys,
too. Bye-bye.
click some love in the chat for Sonia. That was amazing. She was awesome. I so appreciate it. The first caller, you guys. That makes me super happy. That makes me super happy. Yeah, Sonia was awesome. Okay. Let me come back here. I need to put a heart in the chat for Sonia. Hold on one second. One day when I get our emojis, we'll have some channel emojis. But for now, hold on. I want to put some love in the chat for Sonia girl. Okay, there we go. All right. So I want to go back. You guys were saying some interesting things. Let me go back. Okay. Fifi said they were never close. Robyn pretended to like Meri. And once the legal marriage went through, Robyn distanced herself and her kids. Wow, that's super interesting. So you think that it was all just a ploy? It was a manipulation tactic? That's super interesting, Fifi. Do you guys agree with Fifi? Because I don't know. I mean, I know that Robyn is manipulative, but I don't know. That's a good point. She probably did. I got to think about that one, but she probably did. Jennifer said if she was truly her friend, she would have invited Meri to Easter so she wouldn't be alone, right? Right, Jennifer? Can we just play that again? Hold on. I got to play that again because this was so frustrating to see. Where is that? Give me a second. I got to find that. Is it this one? Is it this one?
This year for Easter, it was just a regular Sunday for me. I just stayed home, and Cody and Robyn didn't invite me over for anything. I wasn't going to invite myself over, and I was happy just being at my house doing my thing.
Yeah, you were not happy. You have a frown on your face as you're saying that you're happy. So you were right, Sophia. She did say she was happy, but she's like, I'm not going to invite myself over. So no, that's letting us know you did want to go over. You're not happy being there, but I get it. You would be happier being somewhere where you're wanted. I don't want to go somewhere where I'm forcing myself in. It's like I'm busting down the door. So I totally get it. Good point, Jennifer. By the way, you guys, phone lines are open. I love talking to you guys. If you want to call in, just grab the link. And yes, I've already got people from the last live that are like, oh my gosh, I missed it. I wish I could have called in. Now's your chance. And I know that there's a lot of you on the replay that are wishing that you were here. I'm sure you have things that you want to say. All right. Let me go back. That was really sad, by the way. Okay, let me go back. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Oh, Mima! Mima! Welcome. She said, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Mima. Good to see you here over on these streets over here. These IQ Live streets. Belly buttons. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Belly buttons. That's adorable. I truly believe that Robyn never even cared about her other children. What? I truly believe that Robyn never even cared about her children. Her children as in Robyn's own children, or I'm kind of confused. Just like everyone else, Robyn is only interested in how she can benefit from every situation. Wait, well, okay. Okay, Belly Button. Very cute name. And listen, I respect your opinion. My opinion is I do think that she cares about her children. It's just everyone else outside of that. Like, I mean, it's kind of not like that for anyone else. Case in point, you guys remember this, right? Let me just go to this. You guys, the infamous, the infamous photo. This is, you guys remember this, right? This is a picture of Robyn. Oh my gosh, Sky in the ferment. Are you here? Firmament? Are you here? because I'm giving you credit. This was our group find. Remember when we used to do group finds together? That was amazing. And they found this. Please ask Robyn or Mindy before you take any food. Thank you. Like, wow. So true, people were saying that could be like the crew, like the filming crew that that's for, and not for the children. However, remember that they were like Cody was fighting. I don't remember. There was a scene about like chicken breasts or chicken thighs or something, and each kid could only. Okay, there we go. Let me go back. There were a couple of other things. Okay. Belly, you are so funny. Miss Ind. How do you say that? Miss Indizzy? Did I say that right? Miss Indizzy? Indiz. Miss Indiz. I think the loss of Mary's mother was the start of Mary seeing outside of this horrible marriage and relationships. If Mary's mom were still here, Mary would still be stuck. You think so? Well, that's interesting. I mean, I know that, you know, events that happen in life, especially like altering ones, things that change your perspective, I mean, could really have made her think internally of what she wants the rest of her life to be. It could have been. It could have been a jumping off point. That's a good point. Fifi said, remember when Christine and Janelle said they thought Robyn and Meri had been hanging out during COVID because Meri was completely quarantined? Yeah, and even with Meri completely being quarantined and following Robyn's rules, look at what happened. Look at what happened with that. Oh my gosh. I wonder, do I still have that? If not, I need to get that deep dive again. Because I did like a 2-part deep dive on the whole COVID thing and how Robyn was the instigator and was basically the brains behind that. I need to see if that's up on my channel. If not, maybe we could go over that. That would be interesting. We should totally go over that. Okay. Good point, Fifi. Agreed. I think everyone can agree with this, Short C. Short C says, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm getting tired of Robyn always crying about being the victim and not taking any responsibility for her part in how things are. Agreed. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Belly has something else to say. Belly said the fact that she was willing to kick her son out proved this to me. So you were talking about that you don't think that she cares about her kids, and that her willing to kick her son out proved this. When did she kick Dayton out? What happened? Like, I have no idea about this. What happened? So Robyn kicked Dayton out of the house for what reason? Obviously, he wasn't following rules, right? I think that that's something. I think that they've talked about that before. Like, if the kids didn't follow their rules, they would be kicked out because they need to follow the rules. I don't know. But what rules did he like? Is this fact? Or is this just what you've heard? I really want to know. I'm fascinated by this. Let me go back to the beginning. Hold on. Bingo? Really? When? When? I want to know when did Dayton get kicked out? I have no idea. I heard she kicked him out. Like, do you guys know why? I have no idea about this, you guys. I seriously, COVID rules? Really? So this happened a long time ago then. Okay, I had no idea. Mama Cat said, I fixed my notifications. Just got here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Dayton was living in a camper in the driveway. Okay, so then this happened a long time ago then. Dayton was removed and put in the RV because he was not following the COVID rules. He chose to go to school. Oh, see, I had no idea. I didn't even know about this, you guys. I had no idea. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, oh, I want to see this. Okay. But looking back at the earlier seasons, Robyn was a low-key bully and she used Cody to try to make everyone do what she wanted. But I blame all of the adults for letting it happen. Okay, fair, Fifi, fair. Well, here's what I want to do because this is so fascinating to me. And you guys need to put it in the comment section. I want to know, out of all the seasons, out of all the 18 seasons, we're getting into 19, but we haven't seen it yet. So out of all the 18 seasons, what do you think? Give me examples of what you've seen on or off the show that show Robyn being a horrible crap friend to Meri. I would love to see it because this is only part one. I really wanted to go over because that was a major one. This is Meri's dream. It was Meri's dream to go to college, and look how it was just kind of poo-pooed on. You know, that's a big one. You shouldn't feel like you're telling your best friend that you've cheated on them. It's like you've injured their child by you just talking about your dream of going back to school because it possibly will affect her. While Meri is the one supporting your dream, your best friend is supporting your dream, but you will not support hers. Like, go figure. And watching this back, you guys, was insane. Like, going over it line by line, word by word, and really dissecting it gives even a different meaning than it did before. So please put it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys have to say. Because this is only part one. We're gonna do more parts as far as Robyn being just a crap friend. I'm sorry. But thank you, Meri. Thank you, Meri, for finally deciding that she's done. Okay, because that's what it is. Meri is done with the friendship. The friendship is done and it's over. Okay. Okay. So yeah, definitely put it in the comment section. We will probably continue, have a part 2, maybe tomorrow. If not, we will be going live again tomorrow, though. 10 a.m. Maybe I might go again live tonight. I don't know, because a lot of you were saying, hey, I want to do a live tonight because I can't catch it in the morning. So maybe I'll see how the turnout is. Maybe we'll do another one tonight. We'll see. I don't know. But have your notifications on. Make sure that you're subscribed. All right. I think what I am okay doing, I think I am going to do, I think I'm going to close it out by, I don't mind this one. I don't mind this one. I am going to, in celebration of Christine. Oh my gosh, we have to do a video on Christine, by the way. There's some new news that cracked me up that we definitely have to cover. She is hilarious. Okay. Christine right now, she is out there living her best life, you guys. Best life. Okay, let's do, I'm going to play you guys out. Thank you guys so much for coming. We're going to do a little, hold on, let's see. Where is it? Is that it? Okay, here we go. We're gonna do something that we normally don't do. We're gonna play out with a little tiny video that we like to call play. So guys, thank you so much for coming. Make sure to like the video, put a comment underneath. If you haven't watched the last live stream, do that. And I will see you guys tonight or tomorrow. Love you guys. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks for calling in.
Let's just say we've lived here for 800 days. He went hiking with us once.
How many days have you spent with us? Like full days?
I was not here before COVID. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 You're telling me I'm never around.
That's 3 times he's gone with us. 3 out of 800.
I was here for full days regularly. I remember full days here. Like, what are you doing all day? It's certainly not cooking and cleaning. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 I got a lot of work to do and a lot of responsibilities. Play. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. I don't get this. Listen, there's nothing to say here.